Welcome my dear students. This is part number 4 of chapter 2. In previous videos, we have studied various kind of changes like slow and fast changes, natural and man-made changes, desirable and undesirable changes, and some other kind of changes. The last change we have studied or covered is physical and chemical changes. So let's recall the concepts of physical and chemical changes by the help of a tabular comparison between both of them. So, as we know in physical change, there are no new substances formed, and in chemical change, there is new substances formed with different physical and chemical properties. So, at first point is no new substance with new properties are formed, and in chemical change, new substance with new properties are formed. As we know, in physical change, the change can be reversed. It can be reversed by simple physical methods, and in chemical change, the change cannot be reversed by simple physical methods. And physical change is temporary change, which can be reversed. But a chemical change is a permanent kind of change. And fourth point is energy is neither needed or nor produced. Okay, and in chemical change, energy is either needed or evolved. Okay, in chemical change, energy is required. In some kind of changes, energy is required. So that is the difference between physical and chemical change. Our next topic is changes require energy. As we know, every change requires energy. Energy is either absorbed or given out when a change takes place. For example, ice changes into water on heating. Okay, and one more example, the process of a solid changing to its liquid state on heating is called melting, and on further heating, water changes into water vapor or steam. Okay, so there are mainly two terms. First is evaporation and boiling. What is evaporation? The process of a liquid changing to its gaseous state on heating is called evaporation or vaporization. Okay, and liquid can also be changed into its gaseous state by boiling it, but boiling is in a different term in respect with evaporation. Okay, in boiling we require a specific temperature. Okay, what is boiling? The process of a liquid changing to its gaseous state when heated at a specific temperature is called boiling, and this specific constant temperature is called the boiling point of the liquid. Okay, so there are several difference between evaporation and boiling. First is evaporation is a slow process, as well as boiling is a fast process. Okay, in evaporation, the upper layer of liquid, okay, takes place. Evaporation takes place from the surface of the liquid, and boiling takes place from all the parts of the liquid. And evaporation takes place at all temperatures, but for boiling takes place at a fixed temperature on heating. Okay, so these are the difference between evaporation and boiling. Okay, now there are several kind of chemical changes or chemical reaction. First is exothermic. Okay, so there are exothermic and endothermic changes, or we can say exothermic and endothermic reaction. What is exothermic changes? The word exo means outside. Okay, the word exo means outside, bahar ki taraf. Okay, and thermic means heat. Thermic means heat. Okay, so the changes in which heat energy is released are called exothermic changes. Okay, for example, burning of substance such as wood, coal, and firecrackers. Okay, so that is an example of exothermic change or exothermic reactions. Okay, these are the exothermic changes. And do you know condensation of water vapor is also an exothermic change. Okay, now what is exothermic change or exothermic reactions? Exothermic reactions are reactions that release energy to the environment in the form of heat. Okay, these are the exothermic reactions, or we can say exothermic changes. Okay, now next change is endothermic. Okay, so here the word endo, ENDO, endo means inside. Okay, अंदर की तरफ. Okay, जो heat को absorb करते हो. And thermic means heat. Okay, the changes in which heat energy is absorbed, okay, are called endothermic changes. For example, cooking of food and boiling. Okay, so what are the example? During cooking of food, heat energy is absorbed, so it is an endothermic change. Okay, so this is the chapter number 2 of class 7. Okay, now I have some homework for you. First is, give 4 differences between physical and chemical changes. And second question is, state 3 differences between evaporation and boiling. Okay, you have to note down these questions in your fair notebook, and you also have to learn these questions. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.